Yo guys, what's going on today? It's your boy Burt Crown coming in with a quick video, and today's video is going to be on MSPs and how to build them like a boss, if you want to say it that way. How to build it the absolute best way, and now and down the road, how this way is the most effective way to build MSPs, not only to get you the best player now, but to later on get you the best value for your coins. So let's dive into it. I hope you do enjoy it. If you do, give it a thumbs up. Leave in the comment section down below if you've already been doing this, or if this is the new way you're going to do MSPs for NHL 25, because I think this is the only way that we can play this game, and I'm going to discuss why. Let's get into it. Okay, so EA does something for us. I'm not going to go through everything because we do it in the event time, but EA does something for us where through the objective path, they're going to give you what you need to build a little bit of an MSP. Now, they give us 8 tokens and 2 collectibles. Now, with those 8 tokens and 2 collectibles, you can get a relatively good MSP. Now, you have to go get 2 more collectibles to get it done, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. So the 8 collectibles doesn't add up to an even number, which is fine, right? We can still utilize that because over 2 weeks, they give us 8 and 8, which is 16, and 2 and 2, which gets you 2 MSPs for the cost in the sets. Now, essentially what this is going to do, 8 and 8, is going to help you out almost all the way. So 8 and 8, 16. If you go 1, 3, 6, 10, that leaves you with 6 in return for your next set of MSPs. This is important because so it leaves you buying 125,000. You're going to spend 125,000 coins on this Draisaitl, right? Or whoever you're going to get. And the reason that is because you're going to use 10 of the 16 through the 2 weeks to get Draisaitl all the way up to level 5. And then you're going to use your remaining coins. What you're going to do is when you're no longer using this card, I'm going to switch to Chara because I don't recommend people use Leon Draisaitl. When you're done using this card, you're going to power down to tier 5. And what that is going to do is that is going to give you 62,500 coins back. Now, why is that crucial? Because if you were to power it all the way up with the 5 collectibles, you now have to turn this card in for an 85 for whatever collectibles they give you in return. But let's say an 84 is worth 6 collectible, right? Let's say down the road, we get an all-star event, you turn in an 84 overall, you get 6 collectibles back. That values this card at 24,833 coins per collectible. That's not a terrible value. You've got the use of it. Then you ride through the season with it. And when it's time to turn it in, you get your coins back from powering down tier 5. And then you can turn it in and still get value when the 84 only cost you 43,200 to build, right? So you're going to need to go buy 2 collectibles to pair it with the 2 collectibles they give you per week, right? So with that, it's 8,650 coins per collectible. When you're looking at building them, because you only need 2, you're going to go to the middle one for 5, right? You're going to do this. You're going to turn in the 77s, and you're going to get 2 in return for the 577s. Now, there is ways you can earn the 77s, but let's say you're not doing that because you're taking those 77s and you're taking them and putting them towards your holo cards or your X Factors or your team builders or whatever you're doing with them. We're going to say you're using them elsewhere to make your team even better, right? So now you're taking the 43,250 coins, you're buying these cards, you're dumping them into there, and you're getting the 2 collectibles you need to get your Chara. And then you're using the tokens you get from week 1 and 2, which is 16. You're using 10 of them on Chara to get him all the way up. And then you also got yourself McInnis, right? So you have 6 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So McInnis, you get to an 83, and then you turn in 100,000 coins and 125,000 coins to give you the 85 McInnis. And again, you're going to get half of these coins back. So you're getting 62,500 coins back and 50,000 coins back. And then you have an 83 overall to turn in to collectibles. All just with having to put out a little bit of coin up front, yes, but you're getting the majority of it back, and then buying a couple more cards to get the MSPs themselves. So all in all, it'll cost you 86,500 coins to get the 2 MSPs, just to go buy those collectibles. And then you got to put coins out and whatnot. Now, the reason I'm saying this is because I built all the MSPs from last week, powered them all the way up, and used them, and then got rid of them. Powered all these up. I'm slowly working on it, using them and getting rid of them as well. I have found the most efficient way to do that, but that's not the recommended way to do it. What you want to know is what is the best way for me to build these cards, and then later on not lose the most amount of coins, and this is the way to do it. So you take the 16, you power one up to an 83, one up to an 84, and you replace it with the coins. So that's going to put you out 350,000 coins, right? But you're going to get 175,000 of those coins back to help you later on. And you're also going to have an 83 and an 84 to turn into sets. Now, I know, what if you're saying like, oh, I wanted the Chara, I got the Chara, but I also wanted the Erik Karlsson, they don't give you another one. That one, you're going to have to just go straight for it. Just go straight for it. You're going to get the Karlsson by going and getting 4 collectibles, and you're going to power them up with coins. And the reason I say that is, yes, it's a bit expensive, 375,000 coins to power them up all the way up. But if you want this card on your team for now, that's the best way of doing it. Because yes, I can power this Tage Thompson down. But what is that? Where's that going to get me, right? That's going to give me 3 supernatural tokens back. In April, these 3 supernatural tokens are useless, right? So we're not going to do that. We're going to use our coins. 375,000. So after you do your first 2 MSPs, if you want a third, you're going to use coins. That way you get 187,500 coins back, and you have an 80 overall card to turn into sets, right? That's the best way to do it, guys. So if I had any suggestion, it would not be to go in here and to build any of these tokens. I know it seems like a good way to do it now. You're like, hey, Bert, they're 20,000. If I go here, they're 20,000 to buy 80 overall cards. So that's 20,000 per collectible. Yes, it could save you a very small percentage of coins now, but down the road, it's going to cost you so much, and it's going to give you 0 flexibility or 0 option. If you go halfway with tokens and then the rest of the way with coins, you can then power the top end down, the expensive end. You can power that down, get those coins back, and then you can use the rest of your card to get collectibles instead of powering them down. Because remember, these tokens are useless to us after this event's over. Now, with that being said, you have 5 more days to complete any one of these cards. So if you want it, the one thing you would focus on is focus on just getting the MSP and use your coins later when you have them. If you don't have the coins now, don't sweat it. Instead, get the MSPs you want, put them in your collection, and as you get the coins, power them up, put them in your lineup, and then power them down, getting those coins back and getting rid of the card when you no longer want them. That is my recommendation, guys. That is how I think you should do it. And that's how, like, when I do the Chara here, this Zdeno Chara is going to be my last one. Whatever tokens I have left, I'm going to power up Zdeno Chara with those tokens, and then I'm going to do the rest with coins. That way, when I'm done with Chara, I take the coins, I laugh, I have a good time, and I exchange the remainder of the card left. You know, you dump the scraps into the waste bin and you move on. Now, it has come up a couple of times. How do you have 1.1 million coins? Well, that's just simple. I'm going to save that video for another day, guys, and I'll discuss how I get all those coins. And if you don't want to miss it, hit that sub button so you don't, and notification bell so it pops up right when it happens. And you can go check it out on how to make 1.1 million coins in this game, because it's not as hard as you think. But let's stay on these tokens, let's stay on these MSPs, and leave in the comment section down below what you're going to do, how you're going to do it, and what MSPs you're going to build. And if this is the new way of building MSPs, because I think it is, for the most effective or most efficient way to use your coins throughout the year. Thank you guys for watching. Till next time, ciao, ciao.